Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we'll talk about the parallel line and the transversal. What is the meaning of parallel lines? Parallel lines. What is the meaning of the parallel lines?
There are two lines that do not intersect.
Two lines drawn on the same plane and they will never intersect. There is no
Do not intersect.
common point between them. So the transversal, what is the meaning of the transversal?
The transversal is a line that cuts through the parallel line.
The transversal, any line that intersects any two lines, any two or more lines. So if we have two lines, any two lines, there is a one line intersect them. This line is called transversal. Any problem? This line is called transversal. Any problem for that? You know what is the meaning of the two parallel line?
Is called transversal.
Yes,
or
the line itself. The line itself.
The line
It's called-
itself. Okay.
Yes, that's the two lines. Then the third one here, this one, I will draw it with another color. The line here, this one, the blue one, is called transversal. Any problem? Now we have two lines.
No.
Even if you have three lines intersect and one line intersect them, so this line is called transversal. Any problem for that?
Nope.
Okay. So if you have any lines now we have two line and there is one transversal. So the two line now we have 8 angles because the intersection of two lines and one transversal. Now we have 8 angles. Angle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the 8 angles that we have. Okay. Stop sending me anything, please. Just we need to focus. Then you can send after we finish. After we finish, please stop sending. Plus. So now we have 8 angles. The 8 angles that we have now, some of them are called the interior and some of them are called exterior. What is the meaning of the interior angle? And what is the meaning of the exterior angle?
Mr. Interior means
The interior which lies between the two lines that have been intersected. Now we have two lines. They were intersected by one transversal. The angle which lies between the two lines are called interior angle. The angle which not lies between the two lines are called exterior, like the exterior angle like angle 1, 2, 7, and 8. The interior angles are 3, 4, 5, and 6. Any problem for the interior and the exterior?
No.
Any problem for that?
No.
Any problem? Okay. So now we have the consecutive interior angle. The consecutive interior angle. What is the meaning of the consecutive interior? Consecutive interior angle, two angle lies on the same side of the transversal. Lies on the same side of the transversal. So point number 1, the consecutive interior lies on the same side of the transversal. Number 2, both of them are interior. So we can say that angle 4 and angle 5 are called consecutive interior. Angle 3 and angle 6 are called consecutive interior. There is angle, some angles are called interior. The interior angle 3, 4, 5, and 6. But what is the meaning of the consecutive interior? Two angle lies on the same side of the transversal and both of them are interior. Any problem for the consecutive interior?
No.
Okay. Alternate interior. Now we have finished number 1, which is the interior. Number 2, the exterior angle. Number 3, the consecutive interior. Number 4, the alternate interior. What is the meaning of the alternate? Alternate interior lies in two different sides of the transversal. One at the right of the transversal, the other one at the left. And the two angles are not adjacent. They are not adjacent angle. What is the meaning of the adjacent angle? Adjacent
They
angle.
share a common side.
They have a common side? Only common side?
No, mister. I'm trying to remember.
What is the meaning of adjacent angle? Adjacent angle. Two angles, they have a common side and a common vertex. Common side and a common vertex. That is the meaning of the adjacent angle. So the alternate angle, two angle lies in two different sides of the transversal. Is all of this definition, it will help you to solve. Without memorizing this definition, it
You
will be
studied
hard.
this in grade 7.
I know
or
that in grade 8, 7, and 8. Grade 8. So now we revised again in grade 10. So the
So everything
alternate
we studied
interior,
back, we were going
yes,
to revise, right?
yes, all of that. We just take the previous part, then we add the new part in grade 10. So I have to revise the parts which is in grade 8 and the grade 9. So the alternate angles, two angle lies on the different side of the transversal, and they are not adjacent, and both of them are interior. For example, we can say that angle 3 and the angle 5, they are lies on two different sides of the transversal. 3 lies at the right, 5 at the left. They are not adjacent. They are not beside each other, and both of them are interior. Like angle 5, angle 4, and angle 6. Angle 4 at the left, angle 6 at the right. They are different side of the transversal. They are not adjacent, and both of the two angles are interior. You know what is the meaning of the alternate interior now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have the alternate exterior. What is the meaning of the alternate exterior? Alternate exterior, the same, lies in two different sides of the transversal, and they are not adjacent. They are not adjacent. All of these type are not adjacent, and lies in two different sides of the transversal. They are not adjacent, and the third one, both of them are exterior angle. So we can say that angle number 1 and angle 7, one at the left and one at the right. Angle 2 and angle 8. So angle 2 and angle 8 lies in two different sides of the transversal, and both of them are exterior and they are not adjacent. Can we say that angle 1 and angle 2 are alternate exterior?
No.
Why?
Because they're adjacent.
They are adjacent. The two angles must be not adjacent. Any problem for that point?
No.
Okay. Number 6 and the last one, the corresponding angle. The corresponding angle lies on the same side of the transversal. The same side of the transversal. And they are not adjacent. And one of them is exterior and the other one is
interior.
For example, we can say that angle number 1, that's exterior, so we need angle number 5. Or we can say that angle number 4 with angle number 6. Both of them lies on the same side of the transversal, and one interior, one exterior, they are not adjacent. Then after that, we can say that angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 3 and angle 7. Any problem for that?
No.
Is that clear?
No.
So how many types of angle now? We have 6 types of angles. 6 types of angle. For the interior and exterior, we finish this part. And now we need to know what is the meaning. We have 2 types lies on the same side of the transversal. 2 types lies on 2 different sides of the transversal. 2 at the same side of the transversal. And 2 are lies at different side. The 2 which lies at the same side of the transversal are
corresponding and consecutive
interior. The 2 which lies on 2 different sides of the transversal.
Alternate exterior angles and alternate
exterior
and
alternate
interior.
What is the difference between the corresponding and the consecutive? The corresponding, one of them interior, one exterior. All of the 4 types now not adjacent. All of the 4 types that we wrote now are not adjacent. That is the main point. All of the 4 are not adjacent. With the 2 angles which lies at the same side of the transversal. For the 4 types. Now we have for the 2 types that lies on the same side of the transversal. For the corresponding, one interior and one exterior. For the consecutive interior, both of them are interior. The two angle which lies at two different side of the transversal. The two angle are interior or the two angle are exterior. Any problem for this part?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now we need to classify the relation between the angle, if that's interior, exterior, alternate exterior, consecutive interior, or corresponding. So angle number 1 and angle number 5. What is the relation between angle number 1 and angle 5?
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. They are lies on two different sides of the transversal, and both of them are exterior. So it will be alternate exterior. 2 and 4.
Corresponding.
Corresponding. I need another one. Not only Mansoor. I need another one. 6 and 7.
What, 6 and 7? Interior angles?
Sorry? Sorry?
Are they alternate interior?
What is the meaning of the alternate?
It means it's inside. They're alternating each other.
What is the meaning of alternate? The meaning of alternate lies in two different sides.
Interior.
Just Hamad,
okay.
just 1 minute, please. The alternate, with the meaning of the alternate angle, it means lies in two different sides of the transversal. So 6 and 7 lies in two different sides of the transversal. What is the transversal? That is the transversal. 6 and 7 lies in two different sides of the transversal.
No.
No, they are lies on the same side of the transversal. So we can say that they are corresponding or consecutive interior. Which type now?
Consecutive interior.
Consecutive interior. They are lies on the same side of the transversal, and both of them are interior, so it will be consecutive interior.
Oh, okay. So if it's 8 and 5, it will be alternate interior, right?
Sorry?
8 and 4. 8 and 4.
8 and 4 are?
Alternate interior.
No, exterior. 8 and 4 are alternate exterior. So okay. Now we have 2 and 6.
Alternate interior.
Alternate interior.
I need another one. 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Another one.
Can I?
And instead of choosing one, I need another one. Who didn't start?
Mister. It's all alternate interior.
Alternate interiors. That's right, Omar. Alternate interior. 5 and 7. 5 and 7. Even if that's the answer is right or wrong, no problem. 5 and 7.
5 and 7.
Corresponding. They are lies on the same side of the transversal, one interior and the other one is exterior.
Alternate
4
exterior.
and 8. Alternate exterior. Okay. 2 and 3.
Corresponding interior.
Not corresponding. There is nothing is called corresponding in the consecutive interior. Corresponding, one interior, one exterior. So it will be corresponding consecutive interior. Okay. So any problem for this part? Any problem?
No.
Okay. Now what if the two lines are parallel? The two parallels mean the two lines that are coplanar, lies in the same plane, and they are never intersect. What is the meaning of the skew? The skew lines are two lines. They are not belong to the same plane, and they will never intersect. They are not parallel, and they will never intersect. You understand it? They will never intersect. For example, that's if you have a cuboid like that, rectangular prism. So I will name the letters now: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. AB is a line. It's parallel to
DC.
AB is parallel to CD and
DC.
parallel to at the same time is parallel to AB is parallel to
EC.
HG.
EF and HG.
Oh.
So we can say that AB is parallel to CD, is parallel to EF, and parallel to HG. If I need AB intersect with
A DH and
DH, AB intersect. They are intersecting at one point.
BF.
They are intersecting at and with AD
AE.
and
AE.
AE and
BC.
And BF.
BC and BF.
BF.
AB intersect with all of them. So there is some lines that AB is not intersecting with them and not parallel with them. So that's AB, is that right?
Yes.
If you look at
Yes.
CG, you will find that AB is not parallel and not intersecting with that line, is that right?
Yes.
So we can say
Yeah.
that it's called skew lines. AB and DH,
Q.
they will never intersect and they are not parallel, is that right?
Yes.
Or we can say that AB and EH, GF,
What, mister?
AB is a skew with G, is this one me? GF. AB is a skew with, I will erase this part. You know now the parallel and the intersection. Now
Yeah.
we need the skew, the
Yeah.
meaning of the skew. AB is a skew with EH. AB is a skew with
GF.
GC.
GF.
GF. We said GF at the first one.
DA.
DA, no, they are intersecting at the point A. You said DA, they are intersecting at the point A.
So it means DH, right?
DH, HE, CG, GF, all of these sides will never intersect with AB, and they are not parallel with AB. You understand now what is the meaning of the skew?
Yes.
As the parallel lines, we have parallel planes. What is the meaning of the parallel planes? They will never intersect. They will never meet at one point. What is the intersection of the two planes? What is the intersection of the two planes? If two planes are intersect, they will intersect at what is the intersection?
2 points.
2
One
points.
line.
2 points. One line? Are you sure? Which one? 2 points or 1 point or one line?
Yeah.
Or will never intersect?
No, mister.
One line.
Sorry?
A plane will intersect with another plane.
Sorry?
What do you mean? Mister, can you repeat the question, please?
My question,
Repeat.
what is the result? What is the result of the intersection of two lines? If two lines intersect,
1
what is
point.
the result? 1 point. Two lines intersect at 1 point. If any two lines intersect, they will intersect at 1 point. Is that right?
Mister, you're lagging. I can't understand.
Again for this one. If two lines
1
intersect,
point.
they will intersect at,
Yeah.
Yes.
again, there is lagging. There is lagging.
At 1 point.
Two lines will
No, it's
Mister,
intersect
fine
you're
at
now.
1
lagging. Mister,
point.
then you get.
From your side or from my side?
I think it's from my side, but no.
Okay.
Because my Wi-Fi is horrible.
Two lines
For
will
everyone,
intersect.
for everyone.
From his side, it's not from our side.
Yeah.
From my
it's
side?
from Mr. side.
Just
Yeah,
one
it's
minute
like
to check.
a lot.
Yeah.
We can hear you now. It's
Just
fine.
let me check.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Is this okay now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
not okay.
Mister,
Before
it's
it was
okay.
lagging.
Okay. So if two lines intersect, they will intersect at 1
1
point.
point.
If two planes are intersect, they will intersect at
1 line.
one line. The intersection of two planes are one line. So if the two planes will never intersect, it means now we have two parallel planes. So what if we have two parallel lines? Two parallel lines, then you will find that we have three cases now. The alternate angles are equal in measure. Two lines are parallel, and there is one transversal intersect them. Then the alternate angles are equal in measure. The corresponding angles are equal in measure. The consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Again, for this part, if two lines are parallel and there is one transversal intersect them, now we have 8 angles. The angle that we have, which is the alternate angles, the alternate interior, the alternate exterior, the consecutive interior, and the corresponding. Is it right or
Yes.
wrong? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So from that we can say that if we have two lines are parallel and there is one transversal, then we have F and U and Z. What is the meaning of that? F, now that is the two lines that are parallel. That is the two lines which are parallel. U, that is the two lines that are parallel. The blue one, which is the transversal. Z, that is the two lines which are parallel. The blue one, which is the transversal. F4, one interior and one exterior lies on the same side of the transversal. What is the name of this relation?
Corresponding.
Corresponding. Two lines are parallel, and that is the transversal. You will find that the two lines between the two parallel lines, it means they are interior. The two angles are interior. And on the same side of the transversal. So what is the meaning of this relation?
A consecutive interior.
Consecutive interior. So now we have that's consecutive. And now we have two lines are parallel, and we have angle at the left and angle at the right. So what is the relation that we have now?
Alternate.
Alternate, even if that's interior or exterior. Even if the two angles now are interior or exterior. What you will find that the corresponding angles are equal in measure, and the consecutive angles are supplementary, and the alternate angles are equal in measure. What is the meaning of that? It means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And for this part, angle 1 plus angle 2 are equal. Their sum is 180. For the alternate, you will find that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. You know what is the meaning of FUC? F for the corresponding two angle lies on the same side of the transversal, one interior and one exterior. The consecutive, two angle lies on the same side of the transversal, and both of them are interior. They will be supplementary. The alternate angle, two angle lies on the different side of the transversal. Both of them are interior or both of them are exterior. So you'll find that the two angles are equal in measure. That's what will happen when you find two parallel lines and there is one line intersect them. Any problem if the transversal intersect two parallel lines? Any problem for this part?
No.
Anyone wants me to repeat this part again? Okay. No. Now we have the figure. Measure of angle 5, that's angle 5, equals 72. This angle is 72 degrees. Find the measure of each of the angles. We need measure of angle 4 and measure of angle 2. I will not use measure of angle 2 and 4. I need the other 7 angles.
You need the weight?
All of the other angles.
Okay.
The missing angle. We know that measure of angle 5 is 72.
7 is 72 too.
How you know that measure of angle 7 is 72?
Because
right or wrong, no problem for me.
Because the interior angles
No.
in the same region.
Mr. Angle 2 is
now we are talking. I don't know about angle 2. Now we are talking about angle 7. Angle by angle, please.
Angle 7?
Angle 7. What is the relation between angle 5 and angle 7? If we stop at angle, we need to continue from this angle. So we start from 5 and we say angle 7. So what is the relation between angle 5 and angle 7?
Vertical angles?
Vertical opposite angles. So we can say that measure of angle, what is the relation for the vertical opposite angle? They are equal in measure. If two lines intersect at one point, then you will find that we have 4 angles. measure each two opposite angles are equal measure. The vertical opposite angle are equal measure. Then we can say that measure of angle 1 is equal to measure of angle 3. They are vertical opposite angles. Measure of angle 2 is equal to measure of angle 4, vertical opposite angle. What is the relation between angle 1 and angle 2?
They're supplementary.
Why supplementary?
Because Mr.
They're on the same line.
They are lies on the same line. So we can say that measure of angle 7 is equals measure of angle 5 equals 72 because they are vertical opposite angles. That is the first one. We need to start from 7 now to move to another angle. This angle would measure 70. Choose any angle that you can use it, that you can find it from 72, from angle 7. And we'll start from 7. Angle 2. What is the relation? What is the relation between angle 2 and angle 7? They are corresponding. Measure of angle 2 equals measure of angle 7. When you write, please, when you write by this way. Measure of angle 2 equal measure of angle 7 equals 72.
Hello?
Because they are corresponding. So now we find the measure of angle 2, which is 72 degrees. I need to use 2 to find another angle.
Measure of angle 4, you can find it.
Just 1 minute. Amjad. Yeah, Amjad.
Yeah.
Use 2 to find any angle.
Angle 2 plus angle 1 is equal to 180.
So we can say that measure of angle 1 equals, it's equals 180 minus 72 equals 108, because they are lies on the same line. Now we find that measure of angle 1 is 108. I need another one to use 1 to find any other angle. Use 1 to find any other angle.
Angle 3 is also 108 because they're vertical opposite.
They are vertical opposite angle. Measure of angle 3 equals measure of angle 1 equals 108 vertical opposite angles. Okay. I need another one. I need to use now 3
and 8.
3 and 8. Measure of angle. What is the relation?
Alternate interior.
Measure of angle 3 equals measure of angle 8. Just 1 minute. Measure of angle 8 equals measure of angle 3 equals 108 alternate interior. I need to use 1 to find one of the missing angle. 1. I need to use 1. I need to use 1.
You can find 8, mister.
No, we find 8. We said that 8 is 100.
Mr. 0.1 and 0.6. They're the same.
Mister, you can find 4 also.
I need 1. I need 1. I need to use 1 to find one of the missing angles.
Angle 6.
Yeah, 1 is the same as angle 6.
1 is equal to angle 6. Why they are equal? Measure of angle 6 equals measure of angle 1 equals 108 because they are alternate exterior. Okay, now we need to use, as we said now, this 108. We need to use 5 to find 4. We need to use 5 to find 4. I just give you an angle. By the way, you can find 4 from 2, from 1, from 3, from 8, from 7. But I need to use, what is the relation between 5 and 4?
They're the same.
They are corresponding. So they are equal in measure. So we can say that measure of angle 4 equals measure of angle 5 equals 72. Why they are equal? Because they are corresponding. So this will be 72. Any problem now to find the missing angle?
No.
No.
Problem? Okay. So on the same figure, suppose that measure of angle 8 is 105. Can you find measure of angle 1, 2, and 3 and send it to me, please? We can go to the next point. Right. For the alternate interior, again we said that if we have two lines are parallel, then one transversal intersects them, then each two alternate interior are equal in measure. The consecutive interior angles are supplementary, and the alternate exterior also are equal in measure. So suppose that we have, look for the example that we have now. Look for the example number 1. Stop sending me anything plus. Shabab, look at the board, look at the screen now, please. Alas?
Yes.
So should I send you later?
Look at the screen now, please. Stop sending me anything, please. And look at the screen. Instead of wasting time. Okay. Measure of angle 1 is 118 degrees. 118 degrees. We need to find measure of angle.
118 degrees.
What is the relation between them?
Alternate interior.
Alternate
Measure
interior.
of angle 2 equals measure of angle 1 equals 118. They are
Alternate interior.
alternate interior. Okay. Measure of angle 1 equals 100. We need to find measure of angle 4. Who can solve this one?
180 minus 100.
That's right. What is the relation between angle 1 and angle 4?
No, because Mr. Angle 2 is equal to. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Yeah, sorry.
What is the relation between? My question is, what is the relation between angle 1 and angle 4? How many relations that we have? We have 4. What are the 4 relations that we have? They are interior, alternate interior, alternate exterior, consecutive interior, corresponding. What is the relation between 1 and 4? And we have also drawn on the same straight line and vertical opposite angle. Is there any relation between 1 and 4?
No.
No. So we can say that measure of angle we can say in one step. We need 2 steps.
Yeah.
Okay? So how we can find what is angle 1 has a relation with?
2.
We can find 2, then we can find 4. Or we can find 3, then we can find 4.
4.
You understand it?
Okay.
So there is no direct relation between. We can say that I know that measure of angle 4 will be equals 8. But we can say that measure of angle 4 equals 180 minus measure of angle 1 equals 8. Why that? There is no relation. That's wrong. There is no direct relation between them.
Mr. You can say, Mr. You can find the measure of angle 3, and then Mr. You can make.
That's what I'm saying. I said you can find measure of angle 2, then find 4. Or you can find measure of angle 3, then you can find 4. Because there is a relation between 1 and 3, and 3 and 4. There is a relation between 1 and 2, and 2 and 4. You understand it? But there is no direct relation between 1 and 4. That's my question at the beginning. Is there any relation between 1 and 4? There is no direct relation. So which one that we'll find? We can suppose that I'm using angle 2. So I can say that measure of angle 2 equals measure of angle 1 equals 100 degree. They are alternate interior. Then we can say that measure of angle 4 equals 180 minus measure of angle 2, which equals 180 minus 100, which equals 80 degrees. Why they are drawn on the same line. Why supplementary? Because they are drawn on the same straight line. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now measure of angle 3 equals 70. We need to find measure of angle 4. But also measure of angle 4 equal measure of angle 3 equals 70. What is the reason for that?
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. Any problem for this one?
No.
Is that clear? Okay. So suppose that measure of angle 4, that's measure of angle 4, equals 2x minus 17. And the measure of angle 1 equals 85. We need to find measure of angle, we need to find the value of x. How we can solve it?
Mister, you can bring Mister, angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because it's corresponding.
Yes.
So Mister, you can say, yeah, so Mister, you can say, so 85, 180 minus 85. Then Mister, you'll find it will become 95, angle 102. So 95. And
So we can
then
solve.
you continue. The 2x minus 17 equals 95.
Yes, we can say that. From the beginning, we can say that measure of angle 1 equals 7, and we can say this one 85, or we can say that 2 equals 4, so this angle will be 2x minus 17. So I would choose any one of them, both of them have the same solution. So measure of angle 2 equals measure of angle 4 equals 2x minus 17. Why I'm doing that? Because there is no direct relation between 1 and 4. You have to find one common angle between them. So now we find measure of angle 2. What is the relation between angle 1 and angle 2? They are supplementary. Because they are drawn in the same line. So we can say that measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 equals 180. Why? Because they are drawn on the same straight line. They are supplementary, they are drawn in the same straight line. So we can say that 2x minus 17 plus 85 equals 180. Now if you add them, so 2x equals 180 minus 85. 85 was negative, was positive, become negative 85. And now we have negative 17 will be shifted to the other side by adding 17. So 2x equals
95.
95. No, not 95.
Mister, it's
plus 17.
112.
112. Then divided by 2. Divided by 2. Then x is equals
56.
56 degrees. Any problem for this one?
No.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Angle number 2. Question number 2. Measure of angle 2 equals 4x plus 7. Measure of angle 7 equals 5x minus 13. In solving any one of this question number 1, is there any direct relation between them? Yes. So we can find it. What is the direct relation between them? Measure of angle 7 equals measure of angle 2 because they are alternate exterior. So by substitution, so we can say that 5x minus 13 is equals 4x plus 7. Now by subtracting 4x and by adding 13, it's mean x equals 20.
That's 20. 20.
Any problem?
No.
Any problem for that lesson?
No.
Next time, inshallah, we will solve the second part. We'll solve this part. So, do you have any problem in this lesson until now?
No.
All what you have to do, just to memorize what is the meaning of the interior, the exterior, the corresponding angle, the alternate interior, the alternate exterior, the consecutive interior, and define how to find the relation between them. That's all what you have to do. You have to memorize all of these definitions. Plus, so if you didn't send me, the quiz inshallah will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. I will just send you through the email and through the telegram. But please, if you didn't send me, try to send me your email now in the group. Try to send me your email in the group. Write your name. Sorry?
What quiz?
Quiz in chapter 1. What quiz?
Why are you laughing?
Because it's sending we just inform you from the last week, and it's sent it in the weekly plan. Okay. So please write your send me now. Alaikum salam. Just please send me your name and email. Please send it to the group. If you are not on the group, please send me a message in a private, and I will add you now on the group. خلاص?
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Alaikum assalam.